is a subgenre of films best described as the rich on their country estates. While most commonly set in England, the action can take place anywhere with a history of landed privilege. One of the most famous is Jean Renoir's La Règle du Jeu, for example. Mixing rarefied social ritual and indulgent luxury, the stories are nonetheless just as conventional as a Western. Robert Altman's Gosford Park is more idiosyncratic than most of these precursors to Upstairs, Downstairs, and Downton Abbey, but it works from the same basic premises. One of its innovations is to graft another genre, the murder mystery, onto the concupiscent cavorting above and below stairs. That is not exactly unprecedented, however, as even the film itself suggests. In what feels like an inside joke, Hollywood producer Morris Weissman, Bob Balaban, who collaborated with Altman and scenarist Julian Fellowes on the script, is mixing with the privileged crowd in order to absorb atmosphere for his forthcoming production, Charlie Chan in London. While there is a mystery film of that title set on an English estate, it is the wink of knowing humor, not any story parallels, that seems the real reason for the reference. Weissman is, in any event, only one member of a very large ensemble that includes many luminaries of the British film and theatrical world. Such a dispersed setup is typical of Altman films, but while he was known for encouraging actors to contribute directly through improvisation, here the more structured dialogue is raced through so casually as to be almost unintelligible. His methods do at least keep things blessedly free of the archaeological perfectionism that makes British period films congeal. The design and cinematography are handsome, but both are in the service of a sensibility that molds them together into a fluid atmosphere greater than the parts. Like Altman's most famous efforts, the cumulative effect matters more than individual characters or details. One detail that cannot be ignored, however, is that this is a murder mystery, even if the inept, status-anxious detective, Stephen Fry, whose talents are wasted, is no Poirot or Sherlock Holmes. We expect a solution because a whodunnit that doesn't identify the killer verges on the pointless. Nonetheless, after watching the film twice, in its initial release and on video, I am still not sure who the killer is, and I am probably not alone in that confusion. The uncertainty feels almost deliberate. At the conclusion, no one seems to care who the murderer is. The industrialist victim William McCordle, Michael Gambon, is disliked by just about everyone, and they don't waste time grieving. That is an unusual way to handle a mystery, and the neglect may be the one fully original thing about the movie. But you have to ask, if the characters don't care who done it, why should we? And why tell the story?